understand that every student learns differently. For our students with special needs, it is crucial that we provide personalized support.
On the vibrant shores of Kenyan coast, there's a school where every child, regardless of their abilities, is given the chance to learn, grow, and feel loved. This is an integrated secondary school where the concept of inclusion goes beyond just words. It's a practice lived every day. Here, students with special needs are not only included, they are embraced, supported, and celebrated.
We understand that every student learns differently. For our students with special needs, it is crucial that we provide personalized support, whether through extra time, technology, or specialized tools. Our goal is to empower our students, helping them to achieve their full potential. The first taxonomic group that we can talk about is what is called the kingdom. Okay? Or we call them the taxonomic units. So the first one is what is called kingdom. And when you talk about the kingdom, this is the largest, called the phylum. The phylum is also known as division. You also call it division. Now when you look at the division, like
For many of these students, the road to success hasn't been easy, but through hard work, determination, and the unwavering support of their peers and teachers, they're making strides.
So we got a chance to speak to some of the students living with special needs, and here is Magdalene's incredible story.
Hi, my name is Magdalene. I've been a special learner since primary school. Since I was the only disabled in that school, I went over a lot of challenges like bullying. My fellow students used to laugh at me and made fun of me, and this was so hurting that caused me depression. As I was going through all this, my church tried their level best to help me and found a way of helping me.
So in Magdalene's story, there's a very important point where she mentioned that her teachers gave her extra time to work on her assignments, and even had the chance to speak to other teachers and interact where she had a problem.
This all ended when I joined a secondary special school where life became a bit better because I was living with my fellow students who are disabled like me. The environment was so good and reliable for me since I was using a wheelchair. I was able to move from one place to another without anybody's help. That I was living with my fellow students, I did get time to sit, make fun and make stories with my fellow students since there was no one to bully me. That's when I realized that I had a talent of novel writing, since I just found myself writing something on a paper which I realized it was very sensible and interesting. When I realized that I was a novel writer, I started writing my first novel, The Broken Heart, which nobody either at school or at home first believed in me. But because of that little hope I had, I went forward and wrote my first novel and finished it. At last, they all believed me, supported me at home and at school, and they were ready to help me, and I'm now looking forward to publish my first novel, The Broken Heart. Despite that I'm disabled, I'm still at the top of my class, leading my class in every exam, regardless of my situation.
And we also continue our talk with Magdalene, where she mentions that her group of friends were always there to help her and her family came through. So like these friends of hers walimpatia moral support and family pia ilikuwa hapo kumsupport.
Sometimes it's the little humor that makes the journey even more memorable. The school has invested in a range of interventions, both academics and emotional, that make learning accessible for everyone. From adaptive learning technology to personalized support, the goal is simple: no student should be left out. Education is not just about textbooks, it's about shared laughter, building friendships, and creating memories that last a lifetime. In moments like this, it's clear that the bonds formed here go beyond the classroom. They're about connections and understanding, and showing that a little humor can go a long way. These students are not defined by their challenges, they are defined by their resilience, their drive, and their ability to overcome. The journey to self-realization and success isn't easy, but with the right support, every student can reach their full potential. And it's a promise. A world that embraces everyone regardless of their abilities is a world that can thrive together. The future is bright, and it starts here. Together, we can bridge the gap.